Okay, guys. So let's just jump into it. We are being productive today. We are getting started today. We're not waiting for perfect conditions. We're not waiting until we feel the magic forces of productivity. We're just starting. Okay? So we got up. We put our wig on. We looked at our task. We got the kiddos together. One of the kiddos is asleep. I was up all night. She was up all night, but I did get a quick nap in. Nevertheless, guys, we're getting to the money, and I want you guys to join me because, truth be told, I'm starting from rock bottom. Rock bottom. But it's time. So I have an accountability buddy. Shout out to her. She knows who she is. And we're helping each other stay on track with this. I am going to be working 3 different sites. One is a phone app, which is a chat. Just got a message. It's a chat app, which is it's rare. Okay, let me explain to you guys something. Most of these websites that we do the phones on, they are websites. They don't have apps because the nature of what we're doing, the laws, I don't know specifically, but I've noticed that none of them have apps. This one has an app. It's very low pay in terms of comparing it to other sites, but it's good because it's an app. You can get notifications. You can just text all day. It's 8 cents per message. Okay, so 8 cents per message. If you're interested in knowing like some of the sites I talk about, or I'll be talking about, if you don't know, if you're not in the Facebook group, if you haven't got the course, I do have a websites only list where you can just get the website. So just go there, click on websites only, and you can figure things out on your own. Or you can get the course and I kind of explain everything to you in terms of that. Now, in addition to that site, I'm going to be doing another site, which I'm new to. So I'm texting another one of my girls, Liza, shout out to her. And she's telling me the rundown on that site. So I'm new to that site. I've been on that site for years, but I've never actually applied it because my big kahuna site is what I've stayed with. That's how I got to the $300 a day, all of that stuff. And so now I'm venturing off, but I am going to be doing my big kahuna site as well. And so aside from that, I am working on my personal business site, which by the time this video comes out will be done. So I, months ago, came out telling you guys I was retiring from doing profile setups. I have 2 people who I've passed the torch to. So they will be listed if you need them for services, as far as setting up a profile, like creating a character. I'm going to be doing some of that, but it's going to be just exclusively for the people in our Facebook group. And it's going to be like it's going to be like excuse the duck song. Hold on. I know. Hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes? He doesn't say that in this one, but
wow.
okay, little detour. Had to locate my hot glue gun, which I did not put back in its place, so I could not find it. And that was a message for me, that everything belongs in its place. And when you put stuff back in its place right after you're done using it, it prevents clutter. It prevents things from not being in their place, and it just keeps the house clean. So lesson learned there. But my water is in here. Life is sweet. Okay, so yes, just listen to my girls' messages about how to work this site that I'm new to. And so what I'm going to do now is I am going to get to a point where I can be ready to accept calls. I'm still going to clean up and be waiting for calls and responding to chats while I'm cleaning up. However, my prior experience tells me that when I'm doing something that like requires focus and attention, I don't want to have to be interrupted for that. So for example, I have to fix the vacuum cleaner with the hot glue gun because the hose is ripped. So I wouldn't want to get a call in the middle of doing that, hot glue gun in my hand, trying to hold it. So that needs to be out the way. But when I use the vacuum cleaner and clean up the house, I can be ready to accept a call because I can just pause, turn off the vacuum cleaner, step outside onto my lovely patio that I cleaned up last night. And then I'm going to clean up some more because anyways, let's not get too distracted. And you see, like, I'm just trying to show that, like, there's certain things you want to pause the lines for. There's certain things that you can do while you're on the lines, because today is about being productive, guys. I was in a big, huge, ginormous rut. I was like, did not even see how badly I was behaving, how just lost in my own sauce I was, and what that was causing for my environment, my relationships, partnerships, everything. Like, accountability. Like, you really have to, what? Oh, go eat your French fries. Really have to recognize that everything that's happening, whether it be good or bad, is because of your beliefs, because of your actions, and because of your mindset. And so I'm no different. I know I get on here a lot of times and I encourage and I motivate, and I am not perfect at the same time. Yummy French fries. So that's what this is about, and I really feel like it's important for me, and it's healthy for me and healing for me to share me transitioning out of that and using the power of right now to change, and share that with you guys, because it is like a vulnerable place, but I want to show that it's possible, and I want to document how it happens, because this income is beautiful. This lifestyle that can be created with this income is beautiful. And even with my selling my business around it, it takes effort. It takes me making content. It takes me, you know, doing the website, promoting it, going on live, talking about it, finding out about other digital products that can help ladies as well outside of this. Maybe some people don't want to talk on the phones and they have other things they want to do, but that takes effort, and it takes like emotional management and energy management for me, because otherwise we'll just stay in a rut. I'll make this video and it'll never get published. Ask me how many videos I've come on here and made, they don't get published. Ask me how many times I had every intention of getting on the phone lines and I didn't. Ask me how many times I'm supposed to be, you know, making content to promote to the ladies, going live, you know. No more. We're doing it right now. So anyways, enough of that. What we're going to do now is we're going to fix the vacuum cleaner, and then we're going to start working on getting those lines activated, and then vacuuming while we wait for some calls and chats. And in the meantime, we're going to be responding to the chats on our app, so we can be making that 8 cents per message, because the messages is rolling in. They're rolling in, and that little 8 cents, it adds up. It adds up. So we're going to keep it flowing and keep it going. Okay, y'all. So I'm out on the patio. It is 2:29 a.m. We're doing an all-nighter. We're lit. We're wired. We're up. So, what was I gonna say? The lighting is changing rapidly, because let me see if I can do like one color. Hold on. Okay, so we're back with a stable color. So anyways, yes, it's 2:31 p.m. I took my Adderall later than usual because I wanted to be productive tonight, and I only take half of the Adderall. If you know, you know. ADHD girlies check in. But okay, so I took one earlier in the day, half, and then 12 hours later I took the rest. Excuse my nails. I haven't had my nails done in so long. These are press-ons, by the way. But like remembering like when you break a nail, how weird it looks. But anyways, stay on track. So anyways, I took it later than I usually would, because I'm like, okay, yes, I got a lot done today, but I didn't get a lot done in terms of business productivity. Like the house, chef's kiss. Well, it's good. The house is clean, the kids are fed, the man is fed, like that type of stuff. It got done effectively, as well as what else did I do? I just did little like odds and ends things that I been like, I won't say procrastinating, but I guess I will say procrastinating. Like I had to sew up a spot on the couch. That got done. The recycling bin that I never take out, like the small recycling bin that's in the house that I haven't taken out in a long time. I finally took that out today. Like that, those sort of things got done. And so I'm like, okay, the evening time, I want to be productive in business. I want to get on the lines because, mind you, forgot that. Sorry, this lighting is still weird, but just stay with me here. Stay focused. What was I gonna say? Oh, and I don't take Adderall every day. That's another thing. I don't like the crash. The crash is intense as fuck for me. Like, it's intense as fuck. Like, dopamine and then nothing. Like, it's very intense. So I don't take it every day. But I do take it when I want to be like really productive and just need to focus, need to not be so emotional and spazzy. But anywho, what I was gonna say is, since the last time you saw me, it has been 2 days. So shit is real. However, within those 2 days, I was like checking in on the sites. Like I talked to our girl. She gave us some tips as far as the new site that I'm working on. I don't know if I told you guys that I made $100 on that site yet. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I did, and it was deposited, which I love that about this site, because my Big Kahuna site, mind you, Big Kahuna, that's gonna be her name, Big Kahuna site is where I've made it to 6 figures before. However, it takes 10 days for the money to reach your bank account. It's faster with Chime. So if you are interested in getting your direct deposits faster, sign up with Chime. Get a Chime account if you don't have one, and please use my link, because they do like crazy referrals where I get $100, you get $100 or some shit like that. It's different referrals at different times that they do. However, use my link to sign up for Chime if you want your money faster. So with Chime though, it still takes like 7 days to come, but this on, you have to wait because they do it every Wednesday, but on that Wednesday, like the next day. So yeah, I love that. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell y'all what I just did, which is insane a little bit. First time, a first, but it was lucrative, I'll say, and I have another one coming right now, so I need to respond to it. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so it's a new day. I was up working on our sites. The updates is going really good. I did pull an all-nighter, so I slept, I've rested, and now I'm back at it again. But I'm glad at the progress that I made. And I was up on the phone app, and honey, okay, let me tell y'all. So I never usually do any type of video or like camming or nothing like that. So with this app, you do have to use your real pictures. I'm not sure if it will work if you have the
I don't have.
If you have the ID of the model, like you purchased the model and you have access to the ID. But anyways, for this one, you do have to use your pictures. So basically the guys of course be trying to video chat, and it's 8 cents per message with this app. But the videos, maybe the videos are more, and it's so simple. Now the first time I took a video call, I like blocked my camera and I was just watching, and that's when I noticed that the coins was going up and up and up. So this time I was on the patio. Y'all see it was dark. You want to watch something else? Okay, I'm coming. Can you wait? Can you wait?
I can wait. I'm going.
You can wait? Okay.
I can wait.
He's not gonna wait, but the next time I was on the patio, so it was really dark. So basically I'm just watching, but it's really dark. Like you can kind of see me, but not really. And so I think it was 18 minutes long, and it was $12. I was so happy, y'all, because with this little app, it's so simple and easy to use. And I didn't mean to do that, but
There was
he was saying bye-bye, Rachel. But that 8 cents is so, it takes so long for it to come, but with the video chat enabled. So long story short, I'm gonna be on video on this little app because what do I have to lose? It's a little phone app, and like I told y'all, it's really simple. And you want the duck?
Okay, duck.
Okay, duck. And you give me this. How do you? But yeah, so if you're open to that, it's really quick money. And like I said, this app, it doesn't pay a ton, but especially for those of you who may not be so tech savvy, or you just need a little something, because some of y'all be asking like for, can I borrow $20? Can I borrow $10? This is the app for you. Were you ready to make the big money? Then yeah, we're gonna get on these other sites. So speaking of the other sites, let's give an update with that. So with the new site that I'm on, I have 3 profiles that were accepted. 1 is rejected for the second time. The first time it was rejected is because I used the word therapist. That's not allowed. I used the F word, which not the F-U-C-K word, but the, I'm dog sitting right now and the dog is like barking. So does that mean you have to go to the bathroom? Because that's annoying. Every time like you bark, I have to take you outside now. Like I was getting into the flow. I was in my video. Y'all with dogs, I guess I was thinking about that earlier too. Like once you are used to it, it's like it becomes a habit. It becomes a part of your life. So you're just used to the times and the routine, but I'm not. I'm trying to put this stuff into my routine. But anyways, y'all, maybe she'll stop, but then I don't want her to piss everywhere, so I guess I got to go take this motherfucker. I just took it outside though. Don't think that I'm just being a lazy bones. Like literally less than an hour ago, I took her outside, and now she wants to go back outside. Little Scarlet. So I gotta put shoes on and take this dog outside. Okay, little doggy dog, go. I like having a dog because it's like so cute. Even though this isn't my dog, this is my cousin's dog, Scarlet. But anyways, so on the other sites, the one of them got rejected for the F word, not the F-U-C-K word, but the other F word. So I guess you can't use that front facing, but a lot of them be liking that word for the humiliation stuff. So we're gonna edit that, and then we'll be back on there. And then honestly, on my Big Kahuna site, I was hesitant because I didn't have a full batch of energy on my all-nighter, and I'm like, okay, this one is serious, so I need to be in good focus, good energy, but I could just be procrastinating. So I'm gonna get on there today. I'm gonna keep working diligently, and I'll let you guys know. I gotta check back in with my coins, but I'll put it right here where I'm at on the other site. And I kind of want that to get up to like $100, but it takes a while, y'all. Like I said, beyond the video messaging, it's very slow. It's 8 cents per message, but I love it because you can reach out to the customer first. So I just be on there messaging guys, and of course they message back a lot of times. And then the ones who want a video chat, I'm like, yep. Now I'm like, yep. And then I just go into a location where the kids can't bother me. I mute my phone. I've only really done it when they've been sleeping, but mute my phone if I need to and just get away and get it done, because what it's real simple. And it's not, I don't feel like it's like webcam where it's one-on-one. It's not like a webcam where people can just come in and out the room and see you. It's the guys who will be messaging you, and then you can just go on video if you choose. You don't have to do messaging. You can run it up with the 8 cents per text message. But yeah, this is something new for me, but I kind of dig it because it's real simple. Like it feels like, okay, you're responding to text, Facebooks or Instagram messages, but you're getting paid for it. So definitely encourage you guys to get on that app, because yeah, it's a little lunch money, little pocket change, little gas money. Okay guys, so we are still working slowly but surely because there are other things to do. I submitted my documentation for the new website because they did ask for it, so I emailed that to them yesterday. Gonna check on it, see if it's been approved. For the website, the phone app, we're at 539 coins. So I wanted to check in with y'all on the coins because we're going to try to really work it today and see where we're at. It's Monday. It's the beginning of the strong. So with the big kahuna, we haven't started yet, but I feel like I may start today. I feel like I want to start today. But I did finish updating the course on the new site, the main lessons. I have to redo one lesson and I have to add in the bonuses because you guys get bonuses. Of course, I have a few household things to do. I need to call my electric company because they need to come fix these outlets because I have an outlet that has like a shortage, and like literally just as I plugged in my phone on the charger, everything in my room went off. So that's annoying as hell. So I'm about to call them now to schedule the appointment. I have to call the my insurance, do some things with them, and then have to get groceries as well. So it's just a lot that we're doing in between getting these coins, but we're gonna stay focused and we're gonna stay vlogging to keep us accountable. As far as my mood goes, and I have a book club meeting today at 6. I'm reading Let Them by Mel Robbins, which I really love. So far we only have read the intro in chapter 1. I want to keep going, but I'm not gonna get too ahead. As far as my mood goes, I'm really woke up kind of feeling down. But I'm like, okay, get on the vlog, talk to the people, set your goal, stay focused with it through vlogging, and everything else, just let them. But no, everything else, like, you know, it'll come into place. You just stay focused on what you can control, which is your actions, and putting your wig on, brushing your teeth, putting on a little makeup to feel a little bit better, not getting back in bed, even though I'm back in bed, not going to sleep back in bed. Just being as, not positive, well, yes, positive, but that's not the word I was looking for, as productive and creative as possible, because I create my reality. I decide how things are gonna go, and today I just want to create stillness and peace within. Stillness and peace within, as well as productivity and some more coins. Can we get to 1,000 coins by the end of the day? That's my goal for this app, 1,000 coins. My goal with the Big Kahuna site is to get started and get one call. My goal for the other site is to just really just continue the process of approval and stay on top of it. My goal for my own website is to get the rest of my digital products on there, because those are a lot simpler to upload than the course itself. But the course itself, guys, I love it. If you've had my course before, like, you're gonna love this update. Of course, everybody, I don't know how I'm gonna get the course out to those who already have it yet, but those who had the previous one, you're gonna love this one. It's so cool. It's so nice. I took a lot of time to update this. There's still more to be done, but anyways, guys, just checking in, and we'll talk again soon.
I missed so bad.
so I am at my sister's house in the hallway. Let me show y'all this. None of these are her doors, so don't get any ideas. But I just got a call, which was so random, which this is why I do love like this industry, I guess you could say, this, because it's like you just never know what's gonna happen. Like that's kind of the double-edged sword. Like I was laying in bed watching a podcast, boom, I get a call. I wasn't trying to get a call, I just got one. Didn't know how long the call was gonna last. It lasted like 75 minutes. I think I was able to record like the ending part of the call because I'm not home, so I couldn't like record the whole thing. Which, if you know, iPhone has the feature now where you can record calls. And so, but I didn't want to like the customer to hear it. And I just wasn't prepared to do that. But anyways, lasted a little long, but it was decent. And it definitely got my feet wet back into doing this sort of thing, as well as I know he's going to leave me a review because he really enjoyed the session. It was definitely one of those customers that is good at talking about things. Like I didn't have to do too much talking, but I did, have to engage. So I feel really good because that was like my longest call since being back at doing this, and $95 is great in an hour. So it just took me from having a $0 day to $100 day in the evening with nothing lost. I'm already on vacay, and so I am happy that the call ended. Like I was kind of like, all right. And I hope that he's gonna be a regular, but you just never really know. Like you never really know these type of people. He was like a switch, so he wanted to do a little bit of dominating, a little bit of being dominated, and it was pretty good. He was very descriptive. He loved my profile. Like he was sitting up there reading the profile and talking about my pictures and stuff like that as we were on the phone. So overall, that was pretty cool. Go back in here and I'm gonna I didn't forget that my lines were on, but I wasn't thinking about it, like I said. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in here now and just chill. I am gonna keep my lines on. I probably have some chats that I need to respond to. And so, yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I definitely am gonna set up a wish list for this model because I had a wish list and even some pictures to purchase, he would have definitely bought them. Like this is the type of customer that like if I send him out some mail that you have to pay to open or like have some goodie bags, he will purchase them. And that's why it's important to be prepared, because it's like, okay, yes, I made $95 in an hour. However, if I had goodie bags set up in my store or pictures for purchase, that would have been money I could be making without having to sit there and talk to him on the phone. So anyways, it's just we getting our feedback wet. It was really good to do that because I feel like I wanted to do something today, and I thought it was gonna be on the business side because that's what I was getting ready to do in there. It's like work on my website and the digital product side of things, which I'm still gonna do. However, it more so was a little bit of both. And so that was great because, like I said, I'm easing back into this, but it was great to actually make some little quick money. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, all right, y'all. Okay, guys, it's a new day. And it's pretty early. It's about to be 9. I am headed to Hot Pilates with my sister. Super excited because I've never done Pilates in a class. I've only done it at home, like on video. And I've never done hot Pilates. I've done hot yoga, but I'm super excited. I feel like it's an amazing way to start the day. It's my last day here, which I wish I could stay longer. This has been a great little vacay. I love her little area. But yeah, last night I had another call. She called me to head on out. Last night I had another call, which I'm super happy that I'm like remembering how things work, because I forgot that like how things work a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like I knew how things work, but you know, when you haven't done something in a while, you can kind of feel she told me to walk out by the pool. Okay, but wait, let me see. I think she said this was okay, but you can kind of forget and feel like, okay, am I doing this right? Do I really know how to do this? Am I an imposter? But it's like, okay, I say that to say, like, once you get some momentum going on there, you get more momentum. So like how I had that call, that long call, and the guy left me a review, that boosted up my natural rank. So I was able to get another call. I probably have some chats I need to respond to. And so anyways, I was able to record that call. So that'll be on my example phone calls Patreon. Which that is like the lowest tier that you can get on Patreon, and I'm probably gonna add some more goodies there as well, because there haven't been as many example phone calls while I was on this long break. So gonna add some goodies there. And my sister's here now. Yeah, I was able to record that one. It was pretty odd. I didn't really like the customer at all. Not that I like the customers, but you know, some calls are better than others. But say hi to my sister. He was like wanting, first of all, he like challenged me. He had a little bit of an attitude. He was like, so how good at feminization are you? And he was like trying to make me like see how good I am at feminization, which I feel like I'm good at it, but it really depends on the customer. Like he wanted me to pull stuff from him, and then he wanted me to just do all of this stuff as far as like telling him what to wear, but then I'll tell him what to wear and he'd be like, oh, I don't like that, that's uncomfortable, as far as lace. And he was like, I like the cute stuff, you know, I like the this. And I'm like, so, you know, he's like, you don't sound confident, come on. Like then he just totally switched topics. Like it was weird. And it was what it was though. It was $17 real quick, 15 minutes, $17. It was at like 2:30 in the morning, so I was kind of reading my book because I was up still. And then I wasn't expecting to get the call, but I did get it. So stepped outside, took the call.
Shake those legs out. I feel like everybody's getting up and traps today.
Okay, so we're back home and we're about to get to the money. So update, I've been on the Chatty app. Dang, I left my water in the freezer. I am sneaking. Well, I'll say I'm hiding from the boys. My daughter's still in Atlanta. She comes back tomorrow. And I'm hiding from them in this room. If I go out there and get my water, they're gonna find me. I got me a Red Bull, yo, and we gonna tap in. I've been on the Chatty app. I've made $37, and then I made $16. Which the 16, I just kind of like boom, 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 boom. Like it was literally, I made the $16 when I got off the plane from Atlanta. So I was up to like 2, just like lollygagging, not lollygagging, dilly-dallying, and I end up being able to make $16 real quick. And that was cool because it comes like same day basically now. Like the first time it took a little longer, but now it's kind of like same day. But I gotta get off the Chatty app. Like it's so simple, but it's so low pay. Like $16, like be for real. But that $16 did come in handy. It did come in handy. But anyways, now we're gonna tap into some of these other apps. So I just wanted to check in with y'all. Right now it is 5:49. We're at $0.00 for the day. We also are going to be setting up some things for our business because it's not just about the phone lines. We is digital marketers, and it's time to start utilizing those skills as well so that we don't get trapped in a cycle of just doing the phone lines, because the phone lines is beautiful, but it's like we are so much more. Multiple income. But anyways, just tapping in with y'all. I'm gonna check back in, let y'all know how much money we making. Gotta get focused. Pop the top on my Red Bull. I'm gonna sneak out here and get this water. I know they gonna see me. What happened to them taking naps? Well, yesterday they took a nap. Sometimes they take a nap, but then when they take a nap, they be up all night. Pick your poison. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like when you are trying to market one of your listings. You can see, like, it'll show you all my different ranks that I have, and then you can click place a bid. So this is a new account. I've had 11 calls, 18 calls, 2 calls, 3 calls, 2 calls, 2 calls, and it just depends on the category. So I can't show the categories on here, but you can kind of see, like, my position varies. And so with that position variance, it'll be different prices for you to actually get yourself out there on the first page, and it goes down tremendously. Like, you'll see people who are down to zero. So this example of the prices that it costs for those clicks, and basically when you bid to be at that price, you knock that person out of that position. So when you go ahead and put in your maximum bid per qualified click, that is how you are going to choose what position you want to be in. And then I always set a budget, and I do that budget based on, like, how many clicks I want to get. So for example, if I want to, like, I think I'm about to pull up the calculator and show y'all. I'm looking for the calculator. Okay, so yeah, so for example, $3.20 is the position I'm going to put myself in, and if I want to get 5 clicks, that total amount I would bid is $16. And so since the last time we talked, I had cashed out the money I made, and so I have $54 in my balance. And you have to make sure when you're bidding, you make it 3 times more than what you have in your account. So you just have to make sure you have enough money in your account to do the bid that you want to do. And then you press continue, and then that is how you get into position. Confirming it, trying to make sure I don't show too much, but then it'll tell you, like, what position you're in. I'm trying to, like, not show the category names because it's explicit, but yeah, it'll show you, like, your position within the website in total, the categories that you're in and whatnot. So okay, so what I'm gonna do now I already have a new chat message. Let's go ahead and respond. You see how it's happening in real time. And I also got a text on my Google Voice number that I have a message. It will notify you. Hey sexy, how do you like to be my naughty roommate that milks my dry and makes me fast over and over while mocking me on her live stream because I keep being too flirtatious? LOL, sure. I said, LOL, sure, you ready? Asking a question leads to, like, that was super quick. However, consider that we paid for that click. So now it's time to run it up. So the money that we had in our account from 54 is now at 48, because remember, we're playing around $30-something per click. So asking a question leads to them wanting to answer. But what I was going to say before that chat came in is, for the one that I did in Femdom, I'm going to go ahead and edit that listing title. Right now it says my character's name. Okay, he said, yes ma'am, would you like to start the scene? Sure. Now this is where I would love to have GPTs to just do this for me, because not that my brain isn't there, but it's like, I would love to just be able to plug and play or get some ideas for scene setting and role playing, but we're not about to do all of that right now because I have to either pay for GPTs, it's not GPTs, or I have to, and let me open a new tab so I don't have to keep getting off of what I'm currently doing, or I have to create a new email. So let's go to our chat and let's see. I'm gonna say I am sitting in my stream room. Hear me laughing and giggling. How do you spell giggling? You're secretly. Okay, so I changed my listing out. Well, let me tell you guys what I responded. I said, he's typing, I'm sitting in my stream room as you hear me. I spelled here wrong. I spelled it like I'm here. As you hear me laughing and giggling, secretly watching me from the other room, getting so from my little outfit and delicious lips. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to change my girl's picture. I changed the title from her name. On here, I'm going to call her Sally Mae. So I said it was Sally Mae Wrecks Your Life, and I changed it to Come Spoil Your Greedy Little Trailer W. Okay, so he responded, my throbs in my muscular arms and exposed as and chest exposed as I watch you wanting to ask for a massage with many happy endings. Okay, y'all gotta think. We'll check back in on this. Okay, guys, I just want to get on here and quickly explain the bidding process of what you've seen so far. So as you can see, let's go back to my account. I am back at the $54 that I started with. However, I have made money. So what that shows you, and I have 2 in my chat. So once they respond, which now they're not responding, however, just as an example, because that won't always be the case, I have to spend money to earn money, but now that I have gotten back to where I'm at, everything else from here will be profit. And it's good because those 2 that I have, I can keep responding to them and I don't have to pay to respond to them again. So for example, sometimes I will turn off my bids for the one I'm bidding to be on the first page for, to let the website catch up that I'm communicating, I'm being active, and naturally push me up for people to find me, and then keep making money with the 2 that I have, and then keep the one that I'm bidding lower on running in the background. But because these 2 are kind of replying slow now, I'm going to keep it going. But you can't be like hesitant or afraid, because think about it. If I would have spent all my money and now I'm at $48 and I start off with 54 and let that get to me, I wouldn't have kept going, and I wouldn't be right back where I'm at with the possibility to earn a lot more. Granted, we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna check in, because I'm talking to 2. I don't think I told y'all about the other one, but he just tributed me also for a picture. He probably sent me $5 and the website took their cut, so I got $3.50. And then we've been chatting. He's sending me pictures that are gross. And then I'm chatting with the other guy with the roommate scenario, but he's like slow. But mind you, it is 5:50 a.m. So this could have been something they were doing like in the middle of the night type stuff, and it's about to transition into, you know, getting up, getting ready, which for me, I'll just let you guys know, I have already washed my face, brushed my teeth, straightened up my wig. Don't have the wig on yet, but did my yoga stretches, did my breathing exercises, and right now I'm like kind of journaling and doing devotion alongside this. But I made sure before I got into this that I was took care of me with the yoga and the breathing exercises. As far as like journaling and stuff, yeah, I can do that alongside this, because I've already planted that seed into me having a brighter day before I just jump into this filth. I'm just kidding. Okay guys, so sorry, it feels so greasy. Okay, so we are at $63 and I'll show you. $63.68. So do you see how you kind of like go back, and I'm no longer bidding on that first listing. You go back when you spend, then you make up for it. Chatting is essential. I haven't gotten any calls and I'm already in a surplus. Now, it is 6:30 and I'm going to transition into doing some laundry. I am going to do it right here at the table I'm at with my little basket. I'm gonna get a little bit of time, do it in the basket. I'm gonna pause on the journaling and the notebooks, and I'm going to show you my purple journal. Keep the laptop right here so I can respond to the chat I'm currently in and run it up some more. And I'm going to play my mentor's social media training so that I am getting info going into me, positive info. And then once we transition out of that, I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna see. I may do breakfast, or I may be able to push out an extra hour of this. Okay, let me go ahead and respond. I'm still brainstorming the schedule and routine, but I'm gonna keep you guys posted. The most important thing I wanted you to see is that we are transitioning throughout our day, throughout these times, and we are in a surplus now, but we had to what? Spend money to make money, and not a lot of money. Y'all see me do the calculations in the beginning, and this is just the beginning. So at a certain point in today, I'm going to bid again from a higher standpoint with more money, and I'm going to be able to do this again, and I may not even have to do it so slowly because I may get a call. And also, that's one thing I do want to do alongside this is make some goodie bags for her. So I'm probably going to end up doing another GPT's trial because I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to pay for that right now. Nobody likes another subscription. But eventually I feel like I'm going to pay for it when I can justify needing it. I want another profile, but that's a whole nother video. I'm going to have one soon though. And yeah, at a certain point, we're going to transition into doing this, revving this up again. But right now we're dialing down. We're still bidding on our other listing. Our phone line isn't available. It's only 6:38 and we've already made money. Who's that girl? La 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 la. Okay, you guys, so as you see, we're out of the house now. We're on our walk. This definitely felt like the natural progression of the day, to just get out, get the walk out the way, get those steps in. And we're gonna listen to some audiobooks. I do have my chat open on my VPN browser. If you do not have Opera, get Opera. It has a built-in free VPN. It's awesome. I have used other VPNs. I've paid lots for VPNs, and there's no difference from this one and the others. So the Opera browser is pretty good. Remember, if you are using it, when you log off, make sure you log off before you actually like exit out of the browser type thing, so that you make sure it's constantly running. Now that is one thing I'll say now that I think about it. You know, the other ones kind of constantly stay on a lot of times, like the paid ones, while some of the free ones, like they will like taper off, and I'm not sure what it does when if it's off or if it's just, I don't know. But yeah, you guys, so we're on our walk. I'm gonna listen to some audiobooks. I am into like multiple audiobooks right now. Some are for like entertainment, some are for like self-help. And I want to like give time to each of them on this little walk. So I'm currently listening to Let Them by Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins, is that her name? And why did I think she was Tony Robbins' wife? But when I actually got into the book, I keep hearing her say her husband's name is Chris. And I'm like, maybe she's not Tony Robbins' wife. I just instantly assumed that she was Tony Robbins' wife. But anyways, I'm listening to that. I'm listening to the nature of personal reality. And I think it's by Jane Roberts, I want to say. And she like channeled the message through Seth. Don't ask. And then I'm also listening to Anti-Fragile. Don't know the author's name. Got the book recommended to me by Layla Hermosi, which her husband is another one of my mentors. I guess you would call her one of my mentors, but he is really the one. Now, there are a couple that's married. He's the one who kind of has the marketing, the courses, the books, and she's the one. She works at the company and she has like a social media presence that's very inspiring and stuff. So I watch a lot of her content, and he actually just released, he had $150 million day. He broke a record for how many live streams you could sell in a day. And I mean, he's just awesome. He knows what he's doing. He literally broke a world record for sales. He buys companies and like optimizes them. And so yeah, I love it. Okay, I'm about to get into the loudness, so I'm gonna check back in with you guys. Okay, y'all, since we last spoke, it has been 2 days. Now within that 2 days, I have not technically, well, there was one day, which if you were on my live, I be going live now. If you were on my live, you heard me talk about how I made $1.65. And that's only because I responded to like 2 chats. That's all I did the next day after we spoke. Now the day after that, I didn't do anything at all. But today, on the 3rd day, she rose. But okay, let me get in better lighting because I'm in my daughter's room because she's with her gram. But okay, so I had a $90 call. It was a financial domination call. It was actually quite refreshing. I wish I would have recorded it. I almost recorded it, but then I was like, and I didn't. I wish I could have recorded it, but I'm going to tell you about it in detail in the next clip. But I just had to make a transition for this clip because I'm actually about to take a break and decompress. And here's my duties calling.
Give it up, you.
It's always so much going on in here.
And it's a mirror. Check this out.
Okay, so we had a $90 call. We had a $8 call. Well, I'm gonna explain how it was a $90 call, like I said, in just a bit. It was an $8 call, but there were tributes. And then there was, on another website, on TTM, it was a $6 and then some chat. So, gonna show you guys that in a second. We're just transitioning. Transition clip. Okay, guys. So, let's talk about the call. The FinDom call. So, basically, I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I was on live today, this is really the background y'all can be seeing for the best angles, but we heart to heart. I was on live today early, just taking calls with you guys. That was the title, but of course if the phone would have rang, I wouldn't be able to like actually stay on live via TikTok or YouTube. But I was on live and I was, you know, talking, and I set up my bids live right there. And I wanted to just share this because it's like I felt just like y'all, like when y'all be bidding and like waiting for the calls, waiting for the chats, and it's just like nobody's calling, nobody's chatting, and then people were clicking. Like I started off last time we talked, I was at $70 basically. I got down from bidding today to $48. Because we was putting it out there. We was risking it to get the biscuit, just how I told y'all. Now, even then, when I first got on, I had already been getting clicked because I told y'all I kept my bids on. So I turned off the one for Findom. And I turned off the one for Findom. I'm trying to get where you can set up so I can drink my water. And I did the one for Oral or whatever. So I be forgetting my phone. I have this little thing on the back that I can use to like stand it up. Okay, yeah. So I focused on that category. Bidding on the very first page. And nothing for like, I want to say a good 45 minutes. So I'm like, it was already kind of stagnant today. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up kind of disappointed, like kind of moody. It's the first full day of my cycle. That girl is here, and it was so like, I feel like, didn't I just go through this? Like, what is this? What do you mean you're back? But anywho, that, and then I wanted to wake up at 4:15. But my alarm didn't go off because I didn't set my alarm. I thought, because my husband had my phone when I woke up. So, I was like, did he like turn off my alarm? Because he was probably thinking like, what is this alarm? But I didn't even turn the alarm on. So I was already ready to blame. That finger was looking to be pointed right at him. But I will point the finger at him because of him, my phone was not fully charged. So my phone is dying. This iPhone 14, if you got in at the iPhone 14 mark, you already know that battery life sucks. I've had a charger that I feel like damaged my phone even further. So that's neither here nor there. So we waited. I got on TTM. Liza got on my TikTok live with me. We was talking. I was texting her, you know, trying to get the day rolling in a positive, productive manner. However, it was just a little stagnant, and I'm okay with that because it's like, okay, there's gonna be times when I'm on my cycle and I'm not going to have the full energy, but at least I'm getting stuff done, and at least I can be aware of this so that maybe it'll make me want to eat better, you know, leading up to this. Maybe it'll make me want to have more what do they call it, like when you make a whole batch content ready to just post during this time, you know. So I'm in like kind of the learning process. But anyway, I said all that to say, baby, a call come through and something was telling me to record it, but I did not record it. I think I recorded actually a little bit. But I did it on his laptop. And his laptop is it's older and it's slower. It's a MacBook, but it's older and it's slower. It's actually, I love his laptop. I'm not gonna lie. I'm grateful I get to use it because my baby over here, even though she was that girl, she's dead right now. But she's getting fixed because I have a lot of stuff on there I need. She's gonna get fixed. But okay, I said all that to say, guys, my neck. Ooh, my neck and my shoulders, my neck and my back. The call came through, and it was like, I mean, y'all know I have been on a hiatus, so to get that financial domination call, I know the girls be making like, you know, thousands and hundreds of thousands and thousands of hundreds. I know what y'all be doing. I see. But who taught you? I'm just kidding. But no, seriously. But for me, that $90 call, it was a $90 call, by the way, if I didn't say. The $90 call was amazing because like I already knew what it was when he was talking. He was like, oh, I want to go to the strip club. We were already chatting. He was like, I love your profile, how you was talking about you're a dancer. I always want to go to the club and like go to VIP and have a girl take advantage of me. I love what you were saying about betas. Can I call you? I said, yes, you may. Yes, you may. Mother, may I? Yes, you may. The real Miss Mary Mac. I don't know why that was on my mind. Oh, because the kids was listening to something. I was like, I wonder, is there somebody going by the persona of Miss Mary Mac? Because I just feel like it goes a little hard. Silver buttons all up and down my motherfucking back. Bitch, don't play with me. The real Miss Mary Mac. Okay. Let's stay focused, y'all. Okay. Keep up with it. Let's go into detail. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna go into detail. And low-key, That little one call, I ain't been doing nothing since. I ain't did nothing since. Why you ain't did nothing since? I want to show y'all the breakdown on here. I posted like a little short, a little clip, and I got some content. Y'all, I'm on my grind. I don't know about y'all, but I'm back on my grind. I'm on my grind like when I was pregnant with them twins. Them twins had me, they had me in a different mode. They had me like, gotta get this money for these twins, for these babies. I gotta feed my family. It wasn't even like that though. It was just like, that was the time when, it really was. I really wasn't on the phone lines like that. Y'all already know. Like, I did not want to like throw up. I'm already throwing up. I don't want to throw up from over here. But that was the time when I was grinding with Pretty Pink Profit and just like letting y'all know, making videos, because like y'all was my friends. I literally didn't really have that many friends when I was pregnant. I had like, you know, a few people here and there. Bitches was getting cut off left and right. People was abandoning me left and right. So all I had was my man and my daughter. And some days I didn't even like. I'm just playing. You know, when you pregnant, you be going through the emotions. Okay, let me pull this up first so I don't waste too much time running my mouth. You're not gonna get paid to run my mouth. Okay, now let me stop playing. I'm gonna show y'all the chat. So I'm gonna show y'all the chat. I'm not gonna show the customer name. But okay, hi, what's up? Not much. Bit of a horny wake and bake session this morning. How about you? Nice, chilling, looking for some fun to wake me up. Nice, loved your profile, especially the part about how you deal with betas. Made me airy, H-y. Haha, yes, my favorites. Well, I admit I've always had a thing for dancers and fantasize about things going to the club, getting a lap dance, being taken advantage of. Boom! This is where I knew I had them. Okay, so, oh, so you've never been? I would certainly take you to VIP and have my way with you, LOL. Not in a long time, and never by myself like that, because I know what would happen, LOL. Can I call you and you tell me what you would do? That would be hot. Yes. Okay, so boom, he calls me. As he calls me, you know, he's already telling me like, you know, I'm ready for you to, you know, take advantage of me, drain me. So I really found it easy with this scenario, and the reason, like, it's new for me getting into this character because I've never done like a white sub girl before. Honestly, my white girls have always been dominant, or they've always been dominant, except for on TTM. It's been like, but that was the chat lines, you know, so it was just like random stuff. But she's like a trailer dancer, massager type girl, and so that's new for me. I'm not trying to like do a country accent or anything, but it's still new for me. So anyway, that's why when he said hi, I'm like, okay, what's up? Like, because like to me, a trailer white girl is like kind of country, kind of ghetto, kind of ratchet. So it's like, what's up, you know? Like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, you know. But anyway, so he calls me. And so I'm like thinking, boom, it was easy for me because like we're already in the strip club. So let's go to VIP. Boom, VIP already needs a tribute. So let's see what you serious about this life? You really about this life? Go ahead and send that tribute. So that's when he sent me, cut me the 14. I'm gonna have to just blur this out. I'm gonna do this in editing, but he sent me 14. Then I told him every time the song changed, because y'all know I know, every time the song changed, it's another tribute. Go ahead and tribute me. Then I was like, go ahead and tribute me again, because I want to take everything from you. Do it fast. No hesitation. No hesitation. He's like, no hesitation. No hesitation. I'm like, yeah, get into it. Then at this point, I told him, I said, you need to go up, because all this little 14, nah, you need to go up. Show your goddess. I said, I remember I was like, I want you to make it hurt. Like I said, I want you to make it painful when you get this one. And that's when he sent the 35. Now for them to send 35, I think he might have sent like 50, and for him to be sending his 14, he had to send like 20. So for him, it was of course more, but my cut is what you see there. And he ended up hanging up off of that. So $8 made on the phone call. The tributes plus the chats from him made him a $90 customer, made it a $90 call / interaction. That's how you do it, bitches. That's how you do it. And that was real quick. That was at the top of the morning, baby. I'm proud of myself. I am. And then after he hung up, I sent him this. I was like, good boy. And I ain't hear from him since. And now I'm texting this guy. He's a feeder. He wants me to stuff him with food. I've had one of these before. It's fun for me because it's like, oh, you want to talk about food and overeating? You've got the right girl. I told him, he told me he drank down some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I said, next time, dip some cookies. Don't talk to me about big backs. Big backs and big bank. Okay, y'all. But, is that the... Oh, I thought that was... Look. No, but one of the kids is asleep. He's knocked the fuck out. The main one. The one who be doing the most. The other one, he be chilling. He chilling. They watching Barney and stuff like that, you know, so... They watching their little TV shows and stuff, and I'm in here. But truth be told, I've been chatting with the feeder guy throughout the day. I had a call on TTM. So for this 7-minute phone call, I made $8. On Talk to Me, I had an 8-minute phone call. I made $6. Talking to somebody who basically he just wanted to clean up girl after girl after girl and then be violated in certain areas. One of those. One of those. So essentially, though, I haven't done anything since then. Essentially, I haven't done anything since then except for respond back and forth with the feeder, which today in total with him I've made, and he's in England so he's asleep right now, I've made $11 just chatting with him. But do you see, guys, like I was in the red and then boom boom boom, now we're back up. So today in total we're at 149, which the goal for me today was to make 150, and technically I'm almost at 150, but we have to calculate in what I actually spent as a part of the actual earnings, because and also we started at we started at 68 and then we spent money to make the money and then we got back up to 150. So math, I mean, honestly, am I gonna make it to my goal today? I don't know. I have a slight headache right now. Me and my man want to do like a little movie night, little psychedelics and stuff. So it's like, I don't know if that's in the cards. And it's the second day of my cycle, or the first full day, second day. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much going on. I'm profusely bleeding. And I did post my content, though. I am going to get on live. I might get on live real quick right now with y'all. But, yeah. This is me rolling it out. Slowly but surely. Stay tuned, because we going to keep getting. This is just the start. It's just the start of the art. It's just the start of the art. I'm about to get in my music. I'm just kidding. Well, I might actually get into my music again, but I don't know. I'm not trying to be a rapper this time. Do y'all ever listen to the songs that are like actually on this page? Like, do you know I have 2 whole songs? Like, I was a rapper. Like, and I wrote the other verses for the girls. Like, go listen to that. Running. Like, put that on your playlist. Run that up. Like, I could be like that one lady who her song came out like 10 years ago, but then it didn't start popping. Lizzo. Do I want to be like Lizzo? Because she's a feeder her damn self. What she used to be. Let me not fat shame. Let me not bully. So, last night we missed 2 calls while we were sleeping. One of the calls, I already got up to go to the bathroom, which is crazy how I be getting up to go to the bathroom and then I get a call. This is like the second time that's happened to me. Got up to go to the bathroom to get the call. My son immediately woke up. I raced outside, answered the call dropped. Came back inside. He's up. Remember, he's like, oh, she's back. The customer calls back. I raced outside again. Sorry, baby. And the call drops. What is going on with that? I don't know. I'm like, okay, listen, I honestly want to go to sleep right now. Like, I'm not in that season of waking up in the middle of the night to take calls yet. Not today, at least. This is me then, not me now. I lay down. I get another call from another website. At this point, my son is up. but I'm laying down, you know, put Barney's on, you know, we're good. I get another call. I'm like, now listen, at this one, but this is from the lower paying side. I'm just like, no. So I answer it and I decline the call. And I, what you call it? Say that I'm not available to take calls on both. Both of the babies wake up at that point from all the hustle and bustle. Their dad is still sound asleep. He woke up one time and asked me what was going on. But that was last night. Sundays, today is Sunday, by the way. Sundays are historically a good day for me. I am supposed to be launching our feminization bootcamp for you guys. That's not happening today. So I have to figure out something to pivot and do, because I'm not going to just half-ass and like push that out there. I want that to be like a certain way. And it's just not ready yet. I'm reaching out to guest speakers and it's just not ready yet. Nevertheless, we are still going to have a meeting today. We're going to talk, we're going to chat. And luckily, since I've been on the phone lines, I have stuff to chat about. I got people writing me. I went on TikTok live last night. I had a great time. I went on YouTube live last night. I had a great time. Been posting content, been engaging with y'all. Like, I feel good about things. We're doing good. We're doing great. But that's the check-in. So far today, it's 12. We have not touched on anything with the phone lines yet. That doesn't mean we're not going to. But I still need to develop a routine that implements all of these things, because I don't want to miss out on one thing by focusing on the other thing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, did I do the flashcards today with the kids? You know, did I do educational time with my baby girl? Like, did I post the content today? I posted the content today. So that's where I'm at. Like, this is like kind of like a testing phase for these last 10 days of August, seeing where I'm at. Did I study my course, my education? You know, I have to look at what I do each day and where that put me at as far as progression, mental state, energy, exertion, all of that. So we're not going for perfection, we're going for progress. And I will tell you, I made a hell of a lot more progress than I did last year. And so we're going to pat ourselves on the back, but we're also going to keep going. Okay, got that? Got it? Okay, you guys, so we're gonna wrap up this vlog. It is officially September 3rd, so I thought the best way to go about this was to show you guys what we actually did for the month of August. Keep it in mind, I haven't really been back on here since we last spoke. So it's been very sporadic, but nevertheless, you can see what sporadicism gets because most of this money, even though it's the month of August, everything that we're gonna break it down. Let's get into it. So okay, so boom, this is what we currently have, our current balance. So since the last time we talked, this is what we've accumulated. And then express pay is what we've earned, like what I cashed out. So it's essentially 144 plus 162, which, let's pull up our calculator. So 144 plus 162, 144 plus 162 is 306, a lovely 306 for the month. And then let's go to July, just because, not June, because we didn't do anything in June. See, no activity. Let's go to July, because essentially like the end of July we worked. So I had a $134 call, and then I had $11 from chat, and then I did bidding for $10. So we can add that to our total. Plus 134 plus 11, 22. So 451 if you count the end of July and August, the month of August, which, like I said, guys, we were in and out with the phone lines. However, as you can see, like when we were in it, it was like over the course of like a day. Like we made all that money. Like I made the 162 probably over 2 days, if not 1 day. I made the 144 like within 2 days, 2-ish to 1-ish days. So this month coming up, September, we are going to be revving it up. We have more of an idea of how getting back into this works around the schedule with the toddlers and everything like that. Now, I will say in my business, because I want to, so as you guys know, I have switched over from Big Cartel to Beacons, and I have been promoting and doing my content more, which of course we're going to be revving it up. So for the last 30 days, as far as Pretty Pink Profit, as far as sales and all of that, we have made $936. We had 39 orders. We had 335 views and 11.6% in conversions. So that has honestly been my primary focus, especially with coming over from Big Cartel and having to switch everything over. Like it was like one night that I just stayed up all night and just got it done, which there's still more to do. And then of course we have our Patreon ladies, which we have to keep them entertained, and then we have you guys over here on YouTube, which these vlogs, as I mentioned, are going to be a part of my subscription. So this is kind of like the first one we're pushing out there, but as I continue to go, I think I'm going to like have a subscription for my vlogs, but we'll see how many episodes y'all get to preview. But I'm super excited about that. Other income streams, good, but the primary thing that I want to share with you guys on this platform is my digital products, as well as me being on the phone lines again, until we add some more things that you guys may be interested in. But yeah, so what were we gonna say? Yeah, so stay tuned, and if you do not have the updated course, definitely check it out. I am going to be doing something really special for the people who are in the Facebook group, where you get to access it for a limited time. You will have complete access to the new updated course if you catch it, and then I will be releasing it out to the public. Well, it's already released. Like you can go on there now, especially by the time this comes out, and it's already up. But if you are already have purchased the course, you will get an opportunity to just get the update. But like I said, still so much to be done, still so much that I'm adding, especially with me getting into my digital product training, where I'm actually taking classes and courses to learn how to produce, market, brand better when it comes to digital marketing. Because I mean, this is just my earnings from Beacons. I've only been on Beacons like a month, like literally 30 days I've been on Beacons, and I've already been able to do this. Big Cartel, when I was over there, it was good. I just didn't like everything's changing, you know. So Big Cartel, it served its purpose, but essentially what I'm trying to say is I do have a lot of insight and knowledge in digital marketing, especially with helping people to create websites, digital products, and things of that nature. However, there's always more to learn, and so I'm always staying abreast of what's new, what's innovative, and doing training. Like that's what I'm up doing right now, is going through trainings on digital marketing. No, I'm not up on the phone lines. I should be, but I'm kind of in between, like falling asleep and oh, there's a big ass fucking roach, bro. Oh hell no. What am I gonna do? Oh, it's getting on the roof, y'all. What the? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Listen. Listen. It's a fucking wrap. So we are relocating. I think I killed it, but it did some fucking maneuver and I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't care about the lighting. We're gonna wrap up this video in a different area. That window in the kitchen is open, and we I feel like I talked about that, like that the window should not be open. And it's back open. It's a screen window, but you know, listen, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that no more. Goodness gracious. Yeah, so what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by that giant animal. I was just telling my friend, she was talking about how they call them water bugs in the suburbs, but in the hood they call them roaches. I was like, no, the thing that was so crazy to me is when I heard somebody say palmetto bug. I'm like, the fuck is a palmetto bug? Okay, look, we're done talking about that because that was disturbing. Look, I'm looking over my shoulder like, what? Let me not get paranoid, but okay. What I think I was saying is I'm in between the point of like going it, like the only way I'm staying up is from like watching, like to be engaged. This is an excuse, by the way. The only way I'm staying up is by watching and like doing something that I want to do, like doing something that not that I don't want to be on the phone lines, but listen. Not tonight. I think the roach was a sign that we're not going to be on the phone lines. But we are going to be on the phone lines. The next video, I want to make my goal. Let's do it like this. I want to make my goal for whatever the light, look, I'm still, whatever my light bill is, which my light bill is high as fuck, I want to make it 3 times that. That's my goal, because even though that is a very small goal, with everything else I have going on, I feel like that's reasonable for me to do, and it gives me something to aspire to, like that, because that way I know I pay the light bill. I could pay the light bill, spend the light bill, and save the light bill for next month. So I'll go ahead and pay the one for this month, have it for next month, and then spend, you know. So say it's like $400. That means for the month of September I want to make 4 times 3, so 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, $1,200. I think that's decent. I mean, and I can make more, but that's gonna be the goal. That's our first goal. Should I do that for the month of September, or should I just do that for a week? Because what is $1,200? I don't know, guys. I'm trying not to overdo it, and I really am focused on my digital product business, because I've been able to do 6 figures with that. Multi 6 figures. That was gross. Something just, anyways, you didn't see that. And I know that that's kind of the next chapter of me teaching as well, like teaching people how to have their own digital product, how to market their own digital product, how to brand themselves, how to create the product. And I think that with phone acting, it's like the first stepping stone. For me, it was like the first stepping stone is phone acting. The next level was digital products. Well, the first episode was really reselling. I want to get back into reselling, but that's like, it's more of a hobby for me. I know some people do it like full time, but to me, it's kind of like a hobby. Like it's fun, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll freaking see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vloggy vlog. Pray for me. It was my B-day, by the way. I turned 31 on the 31st, so your girl is getting older. That's the last B-day I'm celebrating. From here on out, I'm just eternal. I'm not gonna acknowledge it at all. If you want to buy me a coffee, I'm putting a link for that sort of thing. Buy me a coffee. On Coffee, I encourage you to do the same. I encourage you to create content. I encourage you to for your models, if you're using your models as your face, create content for them. I'm also gonna make an Amazon wish list. If you want to buy me something off my wish list, go ahead. It's gonna be like mostly household items, things to renovate my kitchen, renovate my daughter's room, which is a hot mess, as you can see, stuff like that. So I encourage you guys to get out here and make some content, even if it's faceless, even if it's anonymous. Like, now is the time. It's September. It's time to lock in. It's time to rev up. It's time to get with the motherfucking program. Okay, I'm gonna get my hair done soon, so hopefully in the next video, probably not the beginning of the next video, hopefully, well, you will see a different me. But I hope you guys are doing good. I love you. Make sure you love yourself. Remember not to chase the bag.